Good morning, everybody. Updates. Sorry, y'all. Had cut quite a few projects. G35. Update. My Ford Granada, man. And since then, I have installed the transmission cut out. I know it's kind of a hack job, but I'm gonna fix them and weld it up real nice. I have my clutch pedals. Clutch pedal is installed. You can see it. I can get up on there good enough. The clutch pedal from a Honda Civic Coupe. My slave from a Honda. And my line ramp, which is gonna be, I'm gonna have it routed and have it clamped. Alright. Show y'all. I have it routed. My line. Goes through the side of the firewall right here. Be out of the way. This is still braided line, but of course you're gonna want to have to just put some protection, because anytime you got these lines running by these headers, it causes vapor lock. You have on the clutch line and the freewheel line, which is freewheel line right here. I'm gonna reroute this freewheel line somewhere, but see, I have my clutch installed, pressure plate, flywheel, backing plate, hydraulic clutch. It's a single line hydraulic clutch for the V6 Mustang, like a 05, 06 or something. You see it's depressed. Little trick, what I did was, on the retainer, I cut off the sleeve on the retainer and I measured from the clutch fingers to the end of the bell housing using a straight edge. Got my measurements that way, and when I cut this sleeve off, it actually measured like, it was like maybe an eighth off, like maybe an eighth too much, but that's I mean, it's great, perfect pretty much. And I was able to put this on here, and I used 2 bolts that bolted into the existing bolt, the existing bolt holes on the bearing retainer, and to lock it in place, keep it from not moving and shit. And that did the trick. And I ran this line right here. I really wanted, I'm gonna have to get a bleeder adapter and put it up here so I can bleed it. I pre-bled it before I put it in, but for some reason I ain't getting clutch pedal. But see, that's my T5. There's my gear. The speedo can go up in there, and I have the speedo gears. It's my reverse light switch. I'm gonna wire that up to the neutral safety switch on the column shelf. I might have to make a cross member, because when you drop in the V8 into an I6 car, or I6 chassis, this is I6 frame. So these K member don't come out. It's made out of one piece. If you can get it in here. Excuse me. Excuse me, y'all. It's kind of dusty up on here. This T5 comes out of a V6 Mustang. That is a V6 bed housing as well. Bolted to my stroke 302, and bed housing bolted right up. The backing plate is off of V6. Bed housing V6. manual transmission V6. Clutch and pressure plate is for a has a 10.5 inch disc and pressure plate on it. It should have ran 11, but I guess when I do my clutch, see how this clutch hit. It don't hit like I wanted to hit, then I upgrade it to a 11 inch. I do have the yoke for the T5, but this drive shelf actually slides right in. It's actually the same spline as the T5. They kept it the same for family, but their drive shelf has the exact same splines as this one. It slides right in and locks in. I think it's a tad bit longer though, because once I drop this engine in, it kind of pushed this thing back. Let's see, maybe about 5 or 6 inches. Push this so the transmission mount will no longer line up right here, well, right exactly up under here, but it does still line up, but it don't line up right here. What I can do is I can modify this cross member and put like some spacers, bolts on it or whatever, and lock it. Put it in like that. The only thing is, this is the original cross member. I said it will work, but the holes, in the wrong location. So, or I can just modify me a cross member using these existing holes and shit or whatever, and make one, which probably most likely what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fabricate me one and just put it right here, because another thing is, this is my emergency brake cable, and this thing, how this thing is it's kind of I feel like I'm gonna have some issues with this emergency brake cable. And there ain't no way you can remount this thing. So on mechanical brake cable shit, I might have to get an aftermarket emergency brake cable system or something put on here, but I don't know. I just had to see. It's a lot of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it's very bad up under this car. A lot of rough spots and shit. This is bad. A lot of work. But for now, I just want to get it running. It's not gonna be a show car or no shit like this. It's gonna be a driver. This is my engine. I actually have it in. Like I said, this is an I6 car. This is an I6 frame, I6 chassis. This is not a V8 chassis, but you can see I have a V8 in here. And I modified these right here to work, and I got it to bolt up. Tighten the bolts on up, but a lot of cutting and shit, and measuring and putting, and I got me lined up. And I actually just yesterday got the header to get in there to clear, and it's very, very, very tight. I mean, minimal clearance. I had to put this from the driver's side. I had to go from up underneath, and I did have to massage it in a little bit. Not too much, but I did have to massage it in to get this header up in here, and I got it in. But before I bolt them in and stuff like that, I'm gonna change the spark plugs. I had already changed them, but breaking the VC starter, wired up, the wheel turn and crank. Like, stick your hand up in there and crank the cowl. Yeah, open the hip ass though. Let me show y'all how things turn. Starter's wired up. Alright. You can see. So yeah. We're not using that, but still have it attached just in case. Yeah. That's it.